Hello and welcome to this Digital Textile printing review from the Innovate Textile and Apparel Virtual Trade Show 2020. My name is Harry McMullen and I'm the Assistant Editor here at WTIN on the Digital Textile publication. The show itself took place for 15 days from the 15th of October until the 30th, and in this time there were 6,842 attendees from a total of 117 countries. Exhibiting were 168 exhibitors from 28 countries, and across the trade show there were a grand total of 81,696 booth visits. Over 20,000 roundtable and conference presentation views were also counted. Taking a closer look at the geography of the visitors, we can see that it was heavily dominated by countries from the Northern Hemisphere. If we look here, you can see that Germany, the USA, India, Italy, the UK, China, Japan, Mexico, Turkey and Indonesia were the most popular visitor destinations. The sector population was split between two halls, the Materials Hall and the Technology Hall. In the Technology Hall, almost 50 exhibitors from digital printing exhibited a plethora of products including printers, inks, paper and equipment. And this was only trumped in the hall by companies flying under the dyeing and finishing flag. Taking part in the show were some of the biggest digital textile printer manufacturers. As you can see here, this list includes Ricoh, Epson, Mimaki, Kornit, EFI Reggiani, SPG Prints, Konica Minolta and MS. Here's some of the products that Epson Italia had on show. Epson released the Mona Lisa ML8000 machine just in time for the trade show, and it was debuted here. Some of the key features of the machine include a typical printing speed of 155 square meters per hour, with a maximum speed at single pass of 250. The machine is equipped with 8 Epson precision core print heads, and the ink ranges from acid to reactive to disperse, pigment and water-based. The show sponsors Ricoh debuted its RI2000 direct-to-garment printer, and the printer itself has an interactive touchscreen with smart alerts, roughly taking around 33 seconds per garment. It has 8 Ricoh print heads and a maximum resolution of around 1200 dpi. The Italian company EFI Reggiani showed its colours machine at the trade show event. Some of the key features are a print speed of up to 565 square meters per hour. The machine is equipped with 24 print heads with a max resolution of 2400 dpi, an ink supply system with 12 litre tanks, and is suitable for 24-hour operation. Mimaki Europe were also exhibiting at the trade show, and they were promoting their Txsf 1800 printing machine. Mimaki's Txsf 1800 comes with a print speed of up to 135 square meters per hour, a max width of 1940 millimeters. There is also a maximum colour outage of 9, with the corresponding ink being sublimation, and a max resolution of 1200 dpi. Another major player also taking part in the printing section was Kornit, who displayed its Atlas printing machine. The key feature of this is the anti-wrinkle detection. It also is able to have an outage of a maximum of 7 colours, a maximum resolution of 1200 dpi, and in terms of productivity it can turn around dark garments of 160 and light garments at 200. Some companies thought outside of the box with their booths. SPG Prints took the virtual design of its booth into its own hands by designing a unique and bespoke booth. The OEM was one of the most popular trade booths in the whole exhibition, showcasing its range of digital printing products, particularly focusing on its Javelin scanning printer. As mentioned earlier in the presentation, there were a whole host of roundtable discussions taking place around a number of topics across all areas of the textile supply chain. In digital printing, the roundtable Clash of the Titans took place, with members of staff from EFR Reggiani, MS Printing Solutions and SPG Prints discussing the future of inkjet textile printing. In the discussion, some of the industry's largest and longest standing OEMs discussed the impact of COVID-19 on the textile printing industry and how the industry can future-proof itself. Participants also delved into sustainability, bringing manufacturing closer to the consumer, and how the industry can continue to grow after the COVID-19 pandemic. There were also a number of inks premiered at the Innovate Textile and Apparel trade show. Inks Digital, a Sakata Inks company, released the latest addition to its inks portfolio by announcing the Txsf Pigment Ink. The new ink will be available in CMYK, red, green, blue and orange, and is designed to be one of the most sustainable inks on the market. The Japanese giant Konica Minolta premiered 2 new inks at Innovate Textile and Apparel. The new inks, an ultra black reactive ink and a new penetration ink, will be made compatible with Konica Minolta's existing machinery, the Nassinger 8, the Nassinger 10 and the Nassinger SP1 machines. The Chinese company Hongsam released its latest ultra-white direct-to-garment ink for the Innovate Textile and Apparel. The Hongsam booth itself also included a whole host of inks the company already has out on the market, all of which are compatible with Epson, Ricoh, Starfire, Seiko, SAR, Konica Minolta, Panasonic and Kyocera printheads. In the paper market, South Korean paper giants Hansel Paper presented its Sublimate range of sublimation paper at the trade show. The paper range is used in various industries such as fashion, sportswear, home textile and soft signage, and the Sublimate family consists of the Expert, Origin, Quick Dry Eco and Tacky variants. The German company Felix Scholler also premiered its S-Race product. The digital sublimation transfer papers have a microporous coating for fastest sublimation. Extremely fast drying and short transfer times also guarantee a highly efficient production process. Elsewhere in the paper market, Nina Coldenhove were exhibiting its flagship Jetcall sublimation paper. One of the most popular products in the paper market, Jetcall boasts a high transfer yield while being available in printer rolls of up to 3.2 meters. Across the pond, Beaver Paper exhibited a number of its TexPrint products. The company says TexPrint is designed to work efficiently with today's high-speed printers with excellent results every time. On display at the trade show booth were the TexPrint MP, the TexPrint UT, the TexPrint Sports Plus, TexPrint XP and TexPrint Moda. Finally, moving on to 2021 and beyond. I'll leave you with our message from our Managing Director, Mark Jarvis.
We will be organising the second Innovate Textile and Apparel virtual trade show in October next year. So that's October 21, the second Innovate Textile and Apparel virtual trade show.
So that concludes my digital textile printing review for the Innovate Textile and Apparel virtual trade show. Thank you for joining me.